Updated October 29, 2018, 13 hours 32 minutes and 1 second. AFL players are paying tribute to former Melbourne and Fremantle player Colin Sylvia, after he was killed in a car crash near Mildura in Victoria's northwest. Key points. Sylvia, remembered as a precocious and talented footballer, he played 157 games for Melbourne before retiring from the AFL in 2015. Former Melbourne teammate Brent Maloney posts Instagram tribute to best mate. Police were called to the crash in Dalrymple about 2:20 p.m. AEDT on Sunday after two cars collided, killing one of the motorists, who police described as a man in his 30s. Speaking on his Send Breakfast radio program Today, former Melbourne Football Club captain Gary Leon confirmed the death of the talented player. Former Melbourne and Fremantle player Colin Sylvia has tragically been killed in a car accident up near Mildura. Some of the details are a bit sketchy, but a two-car collision up there, Leon said. Colin was taken really early in the draft, I think pick number 3. He was a highly talented footballer at the Melbourne football club, precocious and a talent, big personality, he had some ability, he was perfectly made and put together, he had power, he was a real power athlete and was never able to fulfill the potential, I guess. Which happens to many footy players. He's had some off-field issues he's had to deal with along the way and now, tragically, overnight has been killed in a car accident. So our condolences and sympathies of course are extended to Colin Sylvia and his family and friends. In a statement, Melbourne Football Club CEO Gary Pert expressed his deepest compassion to the Sylvia family. Our thoughts are with those closest to Colin, his teammates and the extended Melbourne faithful at this difficult time. Pert said, Colin was not only a great footballer but also a great character, who built many meaningful relationships across the entire club. Sylvia had several run-ins with the law during and after his football career. In January he pleaded guilty to persisting to contravene a family violence order and committing an indictable offence while on bail. Sylvia also admitted to stealing credit card details and using them to pay for a visit to a Melbourne brothel. He was sentenced to 100 hours of community work over the offences and ordered to attend rehab. Teammates pay tribute to best mate. Melbourne Football Club co-captain Nathan Jones said on Instagram he was absolutely saddened by news of Sylvia's death, a tragedy. We're all still in shock. You were always a great person to my family and I, Jones said. We had so many good times together. Former Melbourne teammate Brent Maloney also mourned the loss of her best mate, in an Instagram post, where he said, I'm gonna miss you brother X. Sylvia grew up in the Mildura region before moving to Bendigo in central Victoria, where he was drafted to play for the Melbourne Football Club in 2003. He played 157 games for Melbourne over his decade-long stint at the club, kicking 129 goals for the team before moving to Fremantle and retiring in 2015. Topics: Road, Community and Society, Australian Football League, Sport, Disasters and Accidents. Mildura 3500, Melbourne 3000, Vic, Fremantle 6160, WA. First posted October 29, 2018, 8 hours 42 minutes and 18 seconds.